Greetings, Keishlings. Kishin Prime here with my review of One Piece Chapter 870, Farewell. It starts off, cover story, Bartolomeo's second chapter. I best described it as prison rules because he iced the biggest, baddest dude in the port to take control of it. Kind of funny. Kind of scary in a way, too, but, I guess pirates, whatever. Anyway, then the actual chapter starts off with Big Mom continuing to demand Luffy and Capone to show themselves. Chiffon, in a stupid act, tries to reason with her. It has no effect. Because, given what we know about Chiffon and, by extension, Lola's backstory, why did she think this was going to work? I think Big Mom even said it was like, don't show your ugly face to me. And then continued to pummel Capone's big father. So, that sounded weird. Anyway, and then there was an odd line by, I may butcher this name, Amandi, who is the demon lady, I think is her nickname, and she has the really large brim hat. She was saying, like, when the castle falls and Capone dies, they, talking about her and her group, would be thrown out. This makes no sense. It had to have been a translation error or something. Whatever. I'll overlook it unless it persists. The rest of the Big Mom pirates say things, like not a single fire tank, straw hat, Germa, or even Jinbei, kind of sad that they singled him out like that, won't make it out alive for what they did, in their parts of ruining the wedding, the tea party, and all that. All the while, Big Mom continues to assault Capone. She does this throughout the chapter, so I don't know why I should keep making note of it. But, let's see, move a little further down. Capone has a bit of a humble brag moment, saying that cannon fire doesn't even faze him when he's in Big Father form. Yet, it's like his defense is completely non-existent in this situation. So either that's a show that Big Mom is way more powerful than we even think of her, or it could just be something else. Probably that, though. Nami actually has to get Chopper to physically restrain Luffy when he wants to go out and just beat up everybody. Then she has to remind him of the whole reason they even came here. They came to get Sanji. They got the poneglyph rubbings. They saved Sanji's family. I want to say there was something else, but I can't remember. I didn't actually take notes of that. Stupid of me. And, if they were going to fight, they would have brought Zoro and the others. They're completely, outnumbered in this situation and outpowered. And Brook, I think, it was actually Brook that said that. Or no, wait, no, it was Nami that said it. Brook kind of just continued to reiterate it. It was like, yeah, let's go on and meet up with the others. Then we have Capone gives out another wail of pain, and it kind of snaps Luffy out of that thought of wanting to go fight. So then Capone starts talking about all going down with the ship, which kind of scary thought. Caesar doesn't like that. And he continues to demand his heart back. He fulfilled his end of the deal. He brought the mirror in. It failed, but he did it. Capone pulls out of this talk. Despite not caring for the Straw Hats, he knows that this would cause harm to his family should he fall and die. So, yeah, he's not going to do it for his own interests, not for theirs. So he devises the plan to shrink back to normal size. Everyone's still inside of him. And then he'll just let Caesar out, and Caesar will just fly him to safety with everyone in tow. So, Solid enough plan. Caesar didn't like it, but Caesar's a freaking pussy in this regard. He's just damn scaredy cat. He replaced Usopp in this. I shouldn't have said pussy, but it just comes to mind. His constant complaining has really gotten to me. I actually took note of that somewhere. But yeah, he protests that it's just a suicide mission. And Judge asks Sanji why he even saved them. And, it's like you could have just let, things go as they did, or were going to go, and all of your enemies would be gotten rid of. Sanji, with a straight face, replies his boss, Zeph, wouldn't approve of him being stuck on childhood grudges, and shocked at how small of a man he had become in this time. And, for laughing at the demise of his own blood. So, Sanji then states he couldn't live that way, not to be able to look at Zeph in the eyes again. So, very, moving moment in that regard. And, Sanji then proclaims he refuses that way of thinking and that Vinsmoke Sanji died at sea as Judge wanted. And then grabs Judge by the collar, which this was the pivotal moment. That's why I made it my part of my thumbnail for the live reaction, and demands that he say he's not his father anymore and to not show his face ever again. Judge agrees to these terms, not to approach Sanji or the East Blue. Then Judge, in a kind of interesting moment, offers the Germa to act as protection until Caesar and Capone can make their escape into the sky. Capone asks if they were fine with this being left behind. Judge confirms it. And it's like saying they don't need to be indebted to a failure. Ooh, that kind of stung a little bit, but it made sense. Luffy, wanted to go help. Sanji had already accepted this is just the way that they do things, and it's like, no, you're not going out there. Then Caesar's protests the plan. They're never ending until Capone gives him a little squeeze on his heart. Then Caesar yet again vows, I'm never forgiving you for this. Yet this is when I actually made a note that I'm getting tired of this act of his. And, well, if it's not really an act, but you know what I mean. He's replaced Usopp with the whole whining and complaining for this arc. He's getting old. Really old. Old as Big Mom. Older than Big Mom. Anyway. But yeah, after Big Father is dispelled, all the Big Mom pirates start shooting at them. The Vinsmokes then... wait, did I say... I think I accidentally said Vinsmokes instead of the Big Mom pirate. Or did I? I don't know. You all know what I mean if you read the chapter. The Vinsmokes then add... There's a shield. You've got Ichiji up in the front, and he tells them, get going. I mean, they ain't gonna stand there forever, right? And they go while Big Mom launches her first named attack that I know of, Heavenly Fire, using Prometheus, of course, which Reiju blocks surprisingly well. And then, shockingly, Niji shows concern for her. So maybe they aren't completely heartless, but it's just kind of an odd thing. Niji probably might be a bit more on the stoic side of the spectrum. He was like, keep your focus. The weak only have themselves to blame if they can't survive. They need to complete the mission at all costs. But then it's finally revealed Reiju is fine, though maybe a little burnt a bit on her outfit, so raid suit. And then Big Mom's like, I'll just take out you, little Germa girl. That was kind of creepy, the way I said that. Yeah. But then her attack is intercepted by a Jambe Is it Janbei or Janbei? I'm going to just say Janbei. Janbei cross an elephant gun, courtesy of Sanji and Luffy. They then argue over who said either one of them could come out. That was kind of meh for me. It was like, it's what we come to expect with the Straw Hats, but it wasn't really needed. And the other Straw Hats are just kind of crying in the background, as you would expect in this situation, because they can't do anything. So, but yeah, overall, it was a good chapter. I mean, it was well worth the wait. I gave it a 4.5 in my live reaction, and I'll stand by that. Really, my only flaw with the whole thing was that one, like, mistranslated line I mentioned earlier. Other than that, it was a good chapter. Worth the wait. Oda did fine. He deserved the break. So, yeah. I mean, this whole arc's been, except for maybe the Seducing Woods, going on a little longer than it should. This arc's been great. But yeah. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Geechlings, roll out.